Welcome to Goyo's Garden and Tie-Dyes. I'm Greg. Today we will be doing a Gildan 3X. The shirt has been soaked in soda ash for at least 20 minutes or longer and spun out in the Panda spin dryer. If you don't have one, you can just use your regular wash machine and put it on the spin cycle. You want the shirt barely damp. I'm using my microwave splatter guard. It helps get the spiral started and gives you a good direction to go to. The tweezers I'm using are rubber-tipped locking tweezers. The hemostats, I have a hard time with them. And so these here, they're spring-loaded, but you do have to hold on to them a little bit. And they won't damage your shirt. They have a nice thick coating on them. So once you've gone as far as you can go with your splatter guard, you try to tighten everything up. Throw on a couple rubber bands, and as a friend of mine, Steph, always says, just tuck and tuck. So I'm going to spin around and tuck it all to get a nice tight spiral. Or so I'm hoping. But then again, I keep forgetting I'm going to do a colander dye on this. So I really don't need it all that tight because it's going to open up anyway. Then maybe that helps with the pattern too. The tighter it is, starts to unfold, it might be better. I'll have to experiment with that one. But this is actually now that's an optical illusion. That's a bowl and it's upside down. It looks like you're looking right into a bowl, doesn't it? There you go. And that's the bottom facing up. So now I'm going to cut the rubber bands. I have learned that you just slide it off the table onto your bowl or whatever surface that the shirt is going to be on top of. It's much easier, a lot better, and you don't want to spend too much time on it like I'm doing right now. In fact, I'm going to speed this up just a little bit more because it just never looks right. I'll turn the container around, see the other side's open, and just keep going and going. So that's why I think if you just slide it on there, it'll work much better. But that's something I'll have to try down the road. And this one's actually going to be with the dry powder. The last one I did was with the dye bottles, the mixture of dye and soda ash. And I'm going to use the same colors on this one. And we'll compare the difference of colors at the end. And I have been adding 3 teaspoons of dye to my bottles, so it should be brighter than usual. See what I mean about overworking it? I just keep going around and around, but it's on a bowl. It just wants to keep opening. I have to pound that into my head. Just, if you keep going, you might as well just leave the rubber bands on it. Here we go. It's all looking like we're going to be in business here. So the first color we're doing is deep orange. And I'm just spooning it on. My spoon technique isn't all that. Next is sea glass. And next one actually is clear yellow. It's a little bit more. So you gotta know when to stop. Yeah, make a little mess down there, try to clean it up, but the more I jiggle the table, more falls off. So give that one up. Just checking the balance. And the next is Timberwolf. You see my cover moving back and forth. The wind's always gusting in the afternoon. And one color that I actually missed on this was jade green. So I'm actually a color short. And the way I could tell the two shirts apart when they were done is that I have that orange so close to the tag up there. So that's actually, once I was finished and everything was washed, it's like, okay, which one was what? So then I went back and seen where my dye placement was and could figure it out on the shirts. Okay, and we're going to throw on some soda ash, and this shirt also had 2 more rounds of ice on top of it. And it was very hot out, so this actually set till the next afternoon, and then was done. Alright, well, here's the back side of it. The back side was facing down, actually. I still like it. And here's the front side. Much more vibrant. It was facing up. That's where the dye placement was. And now here's the side-by-side comparison from the last one. The container dye is on the left. The dye bottles is on the right. I'm really surprised. Thought for sure it'd be the other way. Here's the front. Same thing. Container dye on the left. The bottles are on the right. Wow. What a difference. Then again, I am adding more dye to my bottles. All right. Well, thank you so much for watching. I really appreciate it. If you haven't subscribed, please subscribe. If you liked it, please hit like. And if you'd like to share it, please do. Once again, thank you, and I'll see you next time.